Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new building. I got the deal of a century. Thank you, by the way. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're kicking today off with some work here in my interim workshop because the shop isn't built yet, but we're making do. Picked up a few things from the local equipment dealer here for the steel. I actually inherited this chainsaw from the previous owner of my current house. I don't know how often it was used. It looked pretty brand new when I got it, but a little maintenance was long overdue, so I spoiled it some. I decided to pick myself up one of these new, they call it like a two-way bar sharpener. This thing was getting pretty dull, and I'd sharpened it a few times, but felt like even my files were starting to see some wear and tear. And we picked up some new chains too. So we're gonna start with something brand new out of the box. Messick's equipment dealer runs a sale where if you buy 3, you basically get them at a discounted rate. And we are gonna flip the bar around on this thing too here, so it wears a little bit more evenly, because you can see some of the discoloration from heat that's happening on the bottom. So that'll be kind of our primary cutting side. All right, we're all put back together. Steel has this, it's like a 3-way blade sharpener, and it's supposed to make sharpening a chainsaw blade a little easier. We're not gonna have to do that for a little while just because I do have these other 2 brand new chains, which I'm pretty excited about, but I'm basically gonna set them up so it's kind of like a revolving stock of sharp chains. So once I take this one off, I'll replace it with a new one, but before I remove this, I'll sharpen it, and then I know I'm good when I go to put that chain back on, so I don't have to worry about trying to kind of keep tabs on everything. I used to go the traditional route, kind of have to get on the blade and go in a rotating motion. It's a little labor intensive. I wasn't the biggest fan, so I was looking for something a little simpler. So Steel made this basically 3-way. It's got file here, and those are your traditional, I'm gonna call them circular files, and then it's got a flat blade file here. So what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to hit the top of the blade, the inside of the blade, and the front of the blade at the same time. Apparently all you have to really do is just kind of run this across. Pretty nifty little thing. Excited to see how it works when the time comes. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that today though, because we got ourselves a freaking brandy spanking new blade. Maybe I'll start sharpening that chain eventually, but not today, guys. We're actually going to head to the back of my property. We just had a tree that uprooted itself. I think it was from a small windstorm that we had. This thing had a really shallow root system, and it's actually currently leaning against another tree right now. And we're gonna try and clean that up because I don't really like how it's kind of just chilling there, a little unsafe, and it's a beautiful day. Perfect recipe to do some yard work. Also, by the way, a lot of you guys ask about these boots right here. I know it's kind of bizarre to bring it up in a vlog. These are Timberland Earthkeepers, my absolute favorite pair of boots. Not the best for this kind of stuff we're doing though. We gotta bring out our old Carolinas. We are ready to rock and roll, boys. It is wet on the ground today. Soggy, nasty mud. Got the machine all greased up, ready to rock and roll. A little update on our fire pile here. Burnt well, man, real well. Here's the tree that we are going to be cleaning up today, but I don't really know how much we'll be able to do because there's like trees here, and it's resting literally right in the wide of that tree. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Dead, huh? Boys, we got everything cut up, parsed out into very sizable pieces. I want to stack up essentially the whole tree trunk, probably like right back here somewhere. I don't want to track across my yard because I'm trying to preserve any amount of grass that I do have, which isn't much right now. It's a work in progress. Ground's a little soft, so I don't want to go crazy with trying to disrupt grass, but we're cleaned up, we're ready to rock and roll. I really like that because I do take my dogs back here a lot, and that's essentially just something that's dangerous. The new blade on the chainsaw worked fantastic, and having this beast around makes for easy cleanup. Since we started this project, it's only been about 45 minutes, and that included a nice coffee and conversation session with one of my neighbors right over here. He offered me a cup of coffee. I can never, ever refuse a good cup of coffee and a conversation. Working around the homestead is quickly becoming one of my favorite things to do on the weekends. I really never take any days off. I'm kind of like a 24/7, 365 workday kind of guy, but getting out around the property and working on little things like that, just like cleaning up a fallen tree, to me is somewhat therapeutic. But now we're into the meat and potatoes of today's video, boys. We are dropping Delmonico off down at Peach Bottom Auto Body to really give this thing a unique flair. I am so excited about it, boys. These changes are going to just set this thing off even more. Proper way to open up the introduction of Delmonico is a cold start, of course. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Delmonico. And we're gonna fire up the 2020 Platinum because I need a ride back. Guys, did you just look at this lineup right now? It's ridiculous. Ooh, Delmonico looking dirty, but also polite. Dudes, look at the F450 rolling out. Oh my God, it looks ridiculous. This is the first time I'm seeing this truck from the back, and it looks unreal. Although those mods weren't planned, they turned out looking so good on that truck. It's like perfect. I'm really questioning my decisions right now, but I have faith, I think my vision's actually gonna play out well. All right, we need these right here and these right here from our friends over at Boost Auto Parts. Also, guys, as of watching this video, at this very moment, the day that it was published, there's just about over 1 week left in Dream Diesel giveaway number 15, which is insane to think that one of you are gonna be taking my Denali home in the blink of an eye. So that truck, 15 G's and the black or the brushed wheels, your choice. And just think, all you have to do is get entered and you might be taking a baby home. Very nice. We're not really changing anything too drastic on this truck because it's already pretty much the definition of perfection, but I know without a question of a doubt that these things that we're doing are 100% the move. Come on, woo! One of the craziest things just happened. I've never experienced this as an automotive enthusiast. I've got Delmonico filling up over here. He took a whole 19.3 gallons, and then we got the 2020 Platinum filling up over here, 23.09 gallons, and both of the pumps stopped at the exact same time. I don't know what that means, but that's pretty crazy. I can't even lie. Perfected timing. I don't know if that'll ever happen again. Maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket or something. Kinda got ourselves into a little bit of a shitty situation, no pun intended, but we're behind this waste truck right now and it's been steady leaking water out of the bed. I really don't want to know what all that is, but it's waste is a resource for making great things happen in our community, except for keeping trucks clean. And we have arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Peach Bottom, Pennsylvania, here at our good friends and family Peach Bottom Auto Body. It kind of feels like a decade since we've been down here, but it's really for no other reason than the fact that, I don't know, we've just been busy. But they have been working on some really, really sick trucks down here that you guys absolutely need to check out on Sean's YouTube channel. As of right now, he's got a Denali with an 8-foot bed, 2020, in for some paint match. You can see side steps are off, fender flare corners removed, bumper off, grill removed, mirrors off, badges off. This thing's about to transform. And then we've got this nice LML DURTYMAX, what looks like an LML badass Cal hood. Seems like it was in a little bit of a fender bender. Definitely in the right spot though, because fender bender happens. Kind of just an excuse for more paint match. Am I right? So boys, Delmonico's about to take on a small transformation. We're not gonna do anything too dramatic because, well, there's already a lot of stuff that's been paint matched on it, but we are gonna go a step further here. We're actually gonna do more paint match on this truck than I've ever done with any of my other trucks ever in the past, but it's gonna work out really really, really well. You guys know I'm obsessed with the 5th gen style taillights, so we're actually going to get those to paint match this truck. As of right now, the tinted style, it works, but I think they're gonna look a lot better paint matched. And we're gonna leave a small little exposed area here for the actual brake LED to shine through, but the rest is gonna be paint to match. So that's gonna be sick. And then on top of that, those lights have to go. They just don't fit any of this at all. It's kind of like one of those pimples on the center of your forehead that everybody notices but doesn't say anything about. Has to go. And then the cab lights as well, those are also amber. Everything up front is white LEDs, and the amber lights just don't really mesh. So we're gonna go clear lights, but also have those paint matched as well. It's going to look so good.
What's
hey,
up,
buddy,
dude?
long time no see. You're just down here transforming trucks, doing what you do best, bro.
That's a 21.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I misspoke.
That
My
might
bad,
be-
my
that might
apologies. Dude, that thing is going to look sweet.
I know.
Is he a subscriber?
I think so. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you, brother. So what do you think of the F450?
The wheels look way bigger in person. Like, and when you look at the gap in the front end, like, you don't realize, like, the fender gap, it's big on the top, but the sides, there's, like, no gap. They literally fill out the wheel well like crazy. It's just,
yeah.
I'm surprised you can turn.
Full radius.
That's insane.
Like navigating that thing on some of the back roads we were cruising on is like you just kind of justify driving in the center of the road because you pay taxes on both sides anyway. But it's kind of sketchy at times, like when a semi is going the other way, dude, you're kind of like, whoa. It's intense, man. But as we sit here and think, imagine what it's going to transform into once we accomplish what we've been talking about. I really don't know how it could look better, honestly. Like,
You gotta do something with that big oval, especially.
we got to do something with that big Ford badge. Absolutely.
The blue just is not.
If you look at it right now, it kind of looks black, doesn't it?
It does.
It's like shaded.
That almost wouldn't look bad, black.
Black and white panda style or black and chrome? I think you guys need to comment below and let us know right now. What direction do you want to see the F450 going? We still have time to decide.
Yeah.
And either way we go, it's going to look great. So only time will tell. So our buddies at Boost Auto Parts came through big time for the Ram. We actually did these exact same mirror lights on Dream Diesel giveaway number 12. They've got an OEM fit, they're plug and play for the 4th and 5th gen tow mirrors. They're already tinted, they're LED and plug and play switchback, meaning that all the wiring and everything that you need is already built into this little capsule. All you have to do is remove the factory one and put this one in and you'll be good to go. Typical fashion of us though, we're not leaving these alone. We actually have a really awesome idea in mind to get these things to be truly one of a kind. I'll show you all that once we pick this thing up. And then we've got a set of cab lights from our buddies over at Recon. These are all white LED cab lights that will plug and play right in place of OEM cab lights. But of course, just like those, we're not gonna leave them this way. They look good, don't get me wrong. I think they'd fit the truck very, very well, but we have an idea how to make them much better. I can't wait to show you guys once Sean's done with them. I really wanted to kind of just give you an idea as to what we were dealing with now so you can archive this in your mind. So after he does what he does best, you'll see the after finished product. All right, buddy. Thanks as always for taking care of one of my babies.
Good to see
I know she's gonna look great when I pick her up
she'll
too.
look better than ever.
Now, what Sean doesn't know is I actually left them some surprises here inside Delmonico. You guys know one of my businesses is Grind Hard Coffee Company, and he's been meaning to get some of the grinds. He asks me for them pretty much every time I come down. So I decided to surprise him with 4 bags. We got 2 of the Guatemalan blend, and we've got 2 of the Brazilian. The Brazilian's honestly one of my favorites. Drinks super well, so that'll be a nice little surprise when he jumps in here. And from one beauty to the next, now we're jumping back in the platinum. Goodness, look at those wheels. It's tight, but she fits.
It fits, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new building. Yeah. I'm only just kidding, but check out how cool this building is. Got a brandy spanking new New Holland Super Boom L318 chilling in here right across the street from our good friends over at Limeridge Automotive. Check out that view. You guys might recognize this parking lot from some of my videos. Well, this happens to also be what is considered a new look for Limeridge. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is part of an expansion that the owner of Limeridge Automotive, Sam King, had recently acquired. This used to be Angle Printing. It was a print shop. Well, as you guys know, was somewhat influenced by the, I'm gonna call it recession of print style media due to the digital age. So Sam had the opportunity presented and decided to pick it up to expand Limeridge. He's always got a beautiful array of vehicles over at the lot, but at times runs into scenarios where he's actually at a capacity constraint, so he decided to pick up a little bit more room, and it's an absolutely beautiful building. So huge shout out to him. Congratulations, Sam. Once again, absolutely awesome acquisition. This is just part of the building. It is rather large, 24,000 square foot to be exact, with lots and lots and lots of room for activities. So we decided to come over today because finally they're inside pretty much cleaning everything out. You guys can see all of the shelves that are now empty, but if you saw this just a few weeks ago, this entire little area right here, I think it's about 2,000 square foot, was literally filled up with old print machines, print utilities, paper, hardware, computers, desks, office chairs, etc. But they're finally getting it all cleaned up. They've got a big old fire going outside, trying to just kind of clean things up and get it ready to rock and roll to transform it into what will be the future stomping grounds for Limeridge. It's going to be a project that kind of goes over the next few months, as Sam does have some really, really cool ideas in mind. But if you guys start to see this location in the videos, now you know why. And then you come into the big warehouse. This has super tall ceilings. This is 100 foot long and 50 foot deep with 20 foot high ceilings, man. There is so many room for activities in here. And we've got the F450 chilling. Yep, I'm just gonna leave the F450 and we're gonna head on home. Just doing some hard work over here, guys. Don't mind me. All right, seriously, enough fun and games. Everybody back to work. Can we all take a minute to appreciate this view? Oh my God, look at that thing. It is so thick. Whoa. Woohoo! Well, boys, I don't really know how to break this news to you, but I'm leaving the F450 at Limeridge, and I'm trading it for another Ford. Probably just not one that you guys would ever really see me in. It happens to be one of those Ford STs. Sam, this is an even trade, right? That's how that works? Even trade. I got the deal of a century. Thank you, by the way.
Look at it.
What is that? It's like a 20...
It's one of a kind ST.
2016 Ford ST manual?
Yeah, they're all manual. Come on, Jack.
For a 2020 F450?
Yeah, let's go.
I got such a good deal. I cannot believe that he even entertained this trade, but he did. Very nice guy over here. It's clean, dude. Just look at this thing. Man, it's even got an exhaust. Oh, yeah. Flowmaster, dude. This is going to be my ride. Oh, yeah. DURTYMAX, Jack. Ford ST style. Talk about that American muscle, boys. Oh, man. Bringing back to my car days in a manual. Do I even remember how to do one of these things? Here we go. Once you get it, you always got it. Oh, dude. Feel that boost? Woohoo! Oh, slow down. Everything's fine. Calm down. Calm down, Jack. Calm down. Oh, whoa, dude. We just made like 8 pounds of boost. Best trade in the world, man. All day. 2016 Ford Focus ST manual for a 2020 F450 Platinum. Best deal in the history of all deals ever done. Even have a blow-off valve, boys. Just pull up next to everybody and let them know I got a blow-off valve. And we're off. Wow, torque steer. Yeah, buddy. Dudes, 2021 Tahoe, what do you guys think? I don't know. I think they're growing on me. Not a bad looking car. High country version too. Ooh, very nice. Man, oh man, what an exhilarating ride here in this little ST. This thing's such a fire ship rocket, man. I should probably just take the vet out and put it in the garage. What do you guys say? And boys, that's where we're gonna wrap up this adventure vlog. Hope y'all enjoyed the ride. If you did, tap that thumbs up, subscribe button, and notification bell, and grab some entries before Dream Diesel giveaway number 15 ends February 2nd. Yes, your time window is getting smaller and smaller and smaller by the day that you wait, aka my procrastinators out there. I know y'all are chilling. You're waiting, you're thinking, and you're about to pull the trigger. Ah, feels good to be back. Yeah.
Just install.
Yeah, just install.
Yeah, because they already come this.
Carbon flash.
I guess they must do that. They make these stuff?
Yeah, and the match is like, dude, it's so spot on.
Made in Canada.
In Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Canadians out there. Tap this thumbs up button, eh?